It's time for Talking Shit. Hi, everybody. I'm DeAndre. Welcome to another edition of Talking Shit on the broadcast. Today is the 29th of July. 6 days ago, my mother passed away, and we are still mourning her death. The funeral is on Thursday. Last night I paid attention, and I didn't do a late night broadcast, but I'm here first thing in the morning in regards to Hillary Rodham Clinton. She spoke very well last night, an hour long pitch in regards to a lot of new ideas, a lot of really leftist, just rhetoric almost, but in the sense of belief. It seemed as though she was telling the truth. We listened to her talk a great deal about Donald Trump. I mean, she completely annihilated the foundation of his campaign, which is to make America great again. And Hillary swears that America is still great and will improve upon its greatness. And she talked a little bit about exceptionalism, but for the most part, she just went on and on and on about how that Donald Trump is in trouble. He apparently has these outstanding debt that he owes these people in this deal that he made, and now they're questioning his daughter's education and some sort of a problem with her degree that she allegedly earned. And it's just she also mentioned Mr. Sanders because apparently this DNC actually does feel his burn. Bernie Sanders was able to collect several $1 million through non-contributions, no contributions coming from big corporations at all. So just a lot going on, a lot real strong, a lot to hold on to in regards to the bump that I'm sure Hillary is going to receive from this convention. This convention was vibrant. It was live. It was there was a lot of yelling and screaming and hollering, unscripted enthusiasm and remarks that were made not just by the speakers themselves, but the audience. I mean, just completely rallying around the democratic philosophy and ideology in regards to trying to live as though we're all together. And the problem with the Republican Party is they separate us and they want division. The Republican Party wants division. They want segregation. They want to be able to tell a woman what to do with her body. The Republicans want to lobby guns and weaponry to defend their insanity. The Republican Party is in trouble with minorities. It seems as though enough angry white men are keeping that party from going to a complete and total tailspin. The RNC is not really concerned about people like me, for example. And I believe that Hillary Clinton sort of touched the foundation of the party in regards to the Democrats and tried to lift them up into a voting booth and to get her in the White House. Last night, Hillary Rodham Clinton spoke for nearly an hour with a white suit on. She looked like one of those mean, evil leaders from some of those sci-fi movies. I don't know why she wore all white. It was just interesting. But nevertheless, she did present herself in a very, very presidential, professional sort of. Her diction was very proper. She delivered her speech on sort of a kind of a flat foot almost, and then sort of picked up the momentum from the crowd. The audience carried her through that pitch. They kept chanting and interrupting her, saying Hillary, Hillary, that chant they do. And it was really interesting. It felt as though that Hillary was carried by the vote. And I believe that theme is going to win her the White House. I always have an honest speculative thought about him possibly winning Donald Trump, But overall, I don't really see how he could pull off the presidency. I just believe that his lack of experience in any executive position when it comes to government and his inability to get the information straight about his taxes and his own personal finances will not land him a victory in the White House. Donald Trump has worked hard, apparently, through certain avenues of expression, but he's claiming that he's going to provide his own direction. And that is something that does not go over with the American people very well. And Hillary knows that and played that drum beat until the speech was damn near over. So I believe that Donald Trump has some shit to look over. And, winning the presidency is not like picking leaves off a four-leaf clover. You really have to sort of go over the kinds of things that undermine what could happen to you in your campaign. And I don't think that Trump has done that. Somebody should have vetted the school thing with his daughter. Somebody should have cleared up his tax stuff. Somebody should have got with those people's settlement in regards to the money that he owes people. And none of that was accomplished. And Hillary is claiming that he's dropped the ball executively in regards to his own campaign, let alone the disaster he would inflict upon the country again and again. She just sort of really hammered that in, and so I believe Donald's got some trouble. I don't believe that he is the sort of boy in the plastic bubble. He has opened himself up to the kind of ridicule and public dissent that could happen when he says things that he probably didn't mean or meant. For example, when he told Russia to go ahead and spy on us to find out what Hillary's emails actually said, when nobody has a clear and totally angelic attitude in regards to the emails they have sent. So I'm not really sure where he's going with all of this, but I see where it's landed him, and he's in the back. I do not believe that he is out front. Once again, Hillary Clinton spoke last night for an hour talking about how this motherfucker basically needs to take an ethical shower. She went on in regards to Donald Trump at infinitum. She just sort of nailed him on every aspect of his character, and defectively, he's not going to make it. So, anyway, that's all the time we have now for Talking Shit. I'm DeAndre. Join me again next time for Talking Shit. Fuck Fox News.